Testing, testing. Nice, right. Lovely. Right. So sweet. Do, do, do. Morning, everyone. Just getting this set up, guys. Let's just do this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, okay. Magic keys on. Alright, here we go. 1 second there, guys. Won't be long now. Alright. Just post this in the chat here. Right, wicked. So zoom on, lovely stuff. Right, morning everyone. Welcome, welcome. Just moving this here, get the magic keys on. Alright. Okay, magic keys working fine. Okay, great. Morning everyone. 8 viewers, well done, welcome, welcome. Okay, so Zoom is on. Right. Welcome everyone, and this is a new week. This is a new week of trading. Let's go. So let's just wait until people start to fill up. Zoom is amazing. 1 second here. No. Right, okay. I think there's no waiting room now, so people can just join in. Amazing. There we go. So welcome, welcome, guys. This is the new week. 8 concurrent viewers, beautiful. Let's see where this chat rate is. 1 second. Why can't I see the chat, bro? 1 second. Morning, morning, everyone on Zoom as well. Good, good. We got a lot of people in today. That's great. Where's this chat? Okay. Hi, you need background music. Okay, can you guys not hear it? Because I've got it on. 1 second. Let me just put it up a bit. Can you hear it now? Okay, morning, morning. Right, lovely, lovely. Okay, so I've got the chat here. Nice. 1 second. Why can't I see the chat there? Here we go. There we go. So welcome, welcome everyone. Let's start with the analysis now. We've got everyone in chat. Lovely, lovely stuff. Wow, we've got 6 people in Zoom. We've got 15 people on YouTube. Welcome, welcome everyone. So let's start on a new week here. And let's just look back at yesterday's on Friday. We said buys above this zone. I had sells below this zone, and they came quite nicely. Nice continued sells. This is great. and we're starting to leave this area now, which is very, very good. So let's just start on the daily time frame like we always do, guys. So Imran said, morning, I was looking at the 1 hour closure below support. Ah, there. Wait, let's have a look here. Yes, actually, yeah, the hourly has closing. Looks good. Great. Okay, it looks good. So first thing what you do is the same horizontal wicks. This is what I like to do in the morning. Just gives me an indication of where the higher time frames are. So as you can see here, we are very bearish daily. Very bearish on the daily time frame here. So we'll lock that in place. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is also bearish. It's been following basically a lovely bearish trend since the start of today, which is great. What you guys here? Nice. Cool, wicked. Let's just make this a bit small. How do I do that? Yeah. Anyway, you can do it here. So that's great. We've got a nice bearish trend. So all the time frames are starting to look quite nicely. Now let's move this for a second. Let's look to the left now. We can see we've got a clear our 30-minute support, which let's see if we've broken. So I would say it's around about this area right here. Let's just zoom in a bit closer so we can see this a bit more. So you can see that price, yeah, so it's about this area. I'd be safer and put it around about this area right here. This is where candles have closed. If you look here, let me just get my annotation tools on Zoom. Here we go. So if you guys can see right here, you can see we've tapped this zone here, we've tapped it here, we've tapped it here, we've tapped it here, and we've tapped it here. So this is a really key zone here. So looking towards our zone here, the 30-minute time frame, we've closed below pretty much twice. You can see that we've actually made a certain sort of support ourselves, so we can actually make this, just make this a little bit further down here. So what you do is you can look at the left and see where their support was, but you know, more sense for London session, we've actually made a support here. Price came down, we've reacted off this level, now we've closed below it, which is great. So the 30 minutes closed below, and then we had another 30-minute close. Let's have a look at the 15-minute. So the 15-minute has also started to close bullish. That is completely fine. So first of all, we can see we've got our zones here. So for me, I'll actually say preferred buys, sells below this zone here. It's made a little support here. As long as we pass this zone, we look left, and you can see we are clear. We are clear all the way down to these wicks here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so there's 2-3 wicks here, and further down, let's have a look here. We've got this kind of support. The reason why I'm picking these little zones here is because this was a resistance at one point, then fell down. This here was also a resistance, so it's great. 1 second. Oh god, this advert's rough. Amazing, right? Our analysis totally matching the Zoom chat. Amazing stuff. 1 second. There we go. That ad has gone. So we've got some pretty clear zones we can look for here. Let's just measure these right now. So yeah, so about 9 pips here. We've got 20 pips for the big one. So what I'm doing is, obviously this is 9 pips. This is not enough for a trade, but when we come to this zone, I expect price with London volume to push below it with high volume. But what I'll be also saying is, if price starts to push down here at this zone at this point, my stops will be at break even 100%. But with the London Open, I expect price to still continue down here. And if we look at the hourly, let's just have a bit of a consolidation. Look at this hourly. So if this hourly closed bearish, so what I'm looking for really here is, I'm probably going to wait for this hourly to close, and I hope it closes more like this. Let me just get a clear one here. There we go. Like this. Because this will really show me that we are breaking this zone here, like right there, and we're continuing down. That's what I'll be looking for here, guys. Let's have a look at the YouTube's chat. Lovely stuff. Hello, hello, everyone. Wow, amazing. 25 viewers on a Monday morning. Wow, great. So yeah, I'll be looking for sells around here. I'm gonna be taking my time though, because obviously these 50 minutes are printing bullish. But we've got some really, really good targets to go. Let's actually have a look at the 4 hour here. So I'm just looking at the 4 hour. So the last 4 hour hasn't actually closed below. That's fine though. But with momentum, so yeah, with momentum, we could get some good pushes down here, even towards. I'm gonna keep this little wick here. I'm actually gonna make a horizontal line on that to make it a little easier. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to do a white line. Let's do this 1 second. So when you've got new charts, you know, always do it of what you're thinking, what you're looking at. So I'm going to do a little horizontal line right here, and this is going to be white. And this is basically going to be, at this point, you're going to have to put your stop loss to break even, because we have rejection wicks here. Okay, that's great. But the main target is down to this level here. Great stuff, guys. And main targets, yeah, so like actually about this level right here, I'd say. So this is quite a good level now, so let's break from here. We've got a 30 pip range that I'm looking for, and at that 8 pips we've got a good stop loss, which is completely fine. Great. So in 3 minutes time we are going to be closing again. We've still got 15 minutes after this for the hourly to close, which is what I preferably want to wait for. Just to be safer, but for London Open we should get some pricing. Also, what we haven't done already is look at Forex Factory. We should always do this at the start. I just got too keen to look at the charts. So let's have a look here. There is no news for us until later on today, which is leading index. So we're all good on that front. Amazing stuff, guys. So what we're going to do to continue here, we're going to look for GU and also gold as well. I'm just paying attention here. Waiting for this candle flip. I'm very intrigued to see where this 50-minute closes. Especially how this 30 minutes got 18 minutes as well. But preferably want to wait for this hourly candle to close in 17 minutes time to give me the confirmation that we're leaving this kind of support here. Yeah. This is still looking good though. Let me just record OBS as well. But this is good. All time frames are bearish. You can see our blue line and our yellow line are above, so therefore price is trending bearish, which is grand. Yeah, but just keep an eye on this one, guys. Sells below here. Let me just write this on here actually. So this is amazing. So today we've actually introduced a lot of people on Zoom, so we have a full chat of people who can ask questions and all that good stuff, which I'm very happy to introduce. Amazing work. Me Kipper got caught in me zipper, bloody hell, and I mean bloody. Fuck. Wow, 8 likes in the chat already. Wow, this is a lovely Monday morning. So yeah, we're gonna wait for this candle to close here. What are we gonna look for now? We're gonna look for GU right here, guys. Because I know a lot of people trade GU. I'll do the Awanda one. Here we go. So let's start again here, guys. So unfortunately, the first thing I can identify here. What is the first thing I can identify? Someone on Zoom tell me. What's the first problem with GU? I'll try and point it out. Yep, no top wick. So what does this mean for sells? They are not the best because they haven't made a top wick. And you know, we can see probability wise here how many top wicks, how many bottom wicks, how many top wicks, how many bottom wicks. Constantly there's one there, maybe there's one there that doesn't have one, but overall it's probably about 85%. Okay, so 85% is a big probability, and I'm not going to be taking any sells due to the fact of that probability. So that's the first thing that you kind of have to identify, but it's fine. It still has a lot of time in the 4 hour to make this top wick. We've got 2 hours and 15 minutes left. That is completely fine. But still do the same analysis here. But can you see straight away I looked at that, I was like, nope, that's not for me. Also the daily time frame here, you can suggest that it is ranging a little bit. Like here. because we're printing a bit barcodey in the daily. That's completely fine though. But what you can see here, guys, is, you know, if this was the 15-minute time frame, right? This kind of looks like we are in a little uptrend here. You can see that this candle closed above resistance. Is this just making the lower wick? So what I'm seeing here, guys, which I hope you guys can see, is this could be just this right here, and then backed up to resistance. The reason why I've stopped the candle there is because of this zone here. Just a little thing to think about here. That could be quite a clear move right there, and especially with the 4 hour doesn't have a top wick, not that good for sells. But if you're looking for sells, let's look at zones here. Ooh, look at the left here. It's quite choppy, quite choppy. You can see we have a support at this zone right here, which actually matches up perfectly with ours right here. So you can see we had some range in here. Go further down, we got some supports right here. The reason why I picked that is because, look here, we had support here, we had resistance here, which has acted as support before. That's how you kind of mark out your zones if you guys haven't really got that yet. Basically, your zones are support, where support is holding, and the other line is where resistance is, and you can see that works perfectly here. Let's go further down. There's one here, a very little one, minor one, but the main one is down back to here. So now you've got your zones here. Unfortunately, this little zone right here is, yeah, it's 12-13 pips, but you can see it's a bit choppy with this. So I'd say the preferred sells are below this region here, which is 23 pips. So sells below this would be nice for me. But as I said before, I won't be asked entering because there's no 4 hour. There is no 4 hour. Wow, amazing, guys. 29 views in the chat, 13 likes. So yeah, like, always get used to that kind of top wick thing. Even though a trade looks really, really reasonable, this trade still has, this candle, sorry, still has 2 hours and 12 minutes left. You know, that's a long time. It's a long time to make this top wick. And yeah, you know, you might find a trade that'll work well, but, you know, just think probability wise. If there's no top wick, bro, it's hard. Especially, what other thing can I see here, guys? What other thing which kind of like puts me off sells? I can see it all here. I can witness it. I'll show you right here. These wicks. The bottom of these wicks, where are they? At support. So you can see this area is critical. It's a pretty big support for GU. You can see we had wicks all down to this zone and came all the way back up, and you can see here as well we're holding support. So, you know, using the higher time frames just to show what zones we're in really does help a lot. And let's have a look at gold. Let's have a look at GU here as well. So we're actually exceeding the lows here. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame, looking quite nice. What about USD JPY? Rajpreet, please send me a chart and I'll have a look 100%. But for this, I only look at GU and GJ and gold because that's just how I trade. But this hourly is looking good now. So look at that, 11 minutes time. We're pushing. It's made its top wick, looking pretty nice. Same with GJ. Same with GJ. It's got 11 minutes left. We're breaking here. We're at these wicks right now, so for me there's no trade yet because we're at these wicks and I don't know how it reacts. You know, it's very, very tempting to get in these, and yes, you know, couple trades a week I might miss, but I also will miss trades that wick me out. But you can see here, you can't just enter here because we haven't had a closure and we don't even have London volume yet because it isn't 8 o'clock, so we just have to wait, be patient. But yeah, please send me some charts for USD JPY. I'll happily look at them. We're looking good now for this. Let's have a look at the 5-minute. Yeah, so this 5-minute closes in 50 seconds time. It's going to look good. Preferably for me, I kind of want this hourly to close, if I'm honest, and that's what I'll be waiting for. So I'll be waiting for this hourly to close. Especially because it's so close to the hourly closing. I also want the top wick on the hourly, which can wick you out, which is a bit annoying. So just be patient. There's always moves in. Just wait for a top wick to form, and we should be good. Let's have a look here to the left again. Oh, wish I just kept it straight, man. Yep, that's looking fine. Look further on. Yeah, these wicks here, which is where exactly my little point is here. But as long as you get to that white line here, we'll be grand. Just put your stop loss at break even. That's what you should do when you come to just different liquidity wicks and that kind of stuff. Just keeps you safe. You get all the benefit without the drawdown, which is getting wicked out on a fake out. So look at this. This 5-minute candle has closed below support. This is good. So people on the 5-minute, that are looking nice now. 30 minutes exceed the low, so we're all good. We're all good here. It's just how you want to enter. And personally, for me, I like entering. It's too close to the hourly close, so I'm going to be waiting here. 32 viewers. Wow, guys, welcome, welcome. Oh shit! Look at my OBS. Yeah, the chat's actually staying there for longer now. Nice. Also, if someone hasn't subscribed yet, do it. I want to see. I've got a little GIF. It's quite cool. So 5 minutes break in the lows here. This is looking very, very tidy. Very, very tidy. Beautiful, beautiful. This is great. This is exactly what I want to see. Great, great stuff. But getting this 15 and 30-minute closures is really, really key for me personally. Even if we close like here, I'm still happy to look for sells. It actually gets away from this top wick, this little liquidity wick here, so it's all good for me today. See, GU is struggling, and the reason why it's struggling is because it is on 4-hour support. Yes. Right, I'll do gold as well, guys, now. Gold, gold, gold. Gold last week was amazing. I really like gold. Holding that GJ trade from 2 weeks. Oh my god. Damn, wait, have you taken any profits? I hope you have. I hope we've taken some profits. So exactly the same thing here. If you guys don't like this, how I do this, that's completely fine. That's just how I do it. Just gives me an indication. Let's look at the 4-hourly here. Lovely. Check my chats. That's mad holding that GJ trade. Right, so you can see the time frames are all bearish, but we had a strong bullish candle close yesterday. The reason why I'm not really actually looking too much into gold is because we are actually tapping into this zone again, and this could be a bit of a pain in the ass for a couple of days, but that's completely fine. So the 4-hour is bearish, the daily is bearish. That's great, but buys above this region here would be pretty reasonable, I'd say. So the 4-hourly, let's go drop down to this. Yes, I'd actually say above this region here. Keep it breaking the highs, because if you're breaking the highs, you're gonna be pretty solid here. Hi, what are you studying at uni while trading on the side? I've just finished uni now, so I don't trade it, but basically I did maths for finance. So I think 2/3 of it was maths, and then 1/3 of it was finance. So yeah, it was great fun. So yeah, buys above this region here would look nice for gold. It's basically what I want to see is it makes support, to be honest. I think these bearish candles are just making flips. You can see here the 4-hour is at this consolidation area here, and the daily is just making the lower wick. And if it does exceed the highs here, we are going to be coming back up. So I'm actually, even though candles are pretty bearish at the moment, buys are going to be what I'm looking for. And then if we do push, yeah, we're going to fill up this little range here. So how big is this range here? Yeah, lovely amount of pips there. So I'd wait until later on for NY session to give us some kind of confirmation. Either to make some support, so what we want is to wait some support somewhere, to then continue and bring price up like this. Maybe not as aggressive as that, Jesus Christ, but that would be gorgeous. Congratulations on the graduation. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gee. Yeah, holy shit. Holy crap. That 5-minute time frame there was solid. Holy shit. So we're ranging about 13 pips right now. Let's look at this hourly. Whoa. This is amazing. So if anyone caught that, I don't know how you got in. Maybe the 5 minute. Oh shit. Maybe the 5 minute would have been nice. But for me, waiting for that candle close is key. And this just kind of gets you into the what's it called, the discipline level, because some people, if you entered a lot of GJ trades last week before the 8 o'clock open, you'd have been wicked out. So these kind of things, you'll remember these trades. You're like, oh no, but like that last week, this 5 minute absolutely ripped 10 pips before we opened. It's like, yeah, you only remember the really good adrenaline trades, whereas you need consistency, and this doesn't happen that much. Normally, what happens is the 5 minute, 5 minutes before the 8 o'clock candle, we get a wick up to make the liquidity, it makes the top wick of the hourly, and then it starts to drive down. So that's kind of how you need to be careful with stuff like that. Even though it looks amazing here and you'll remember it, for longevity, you need to also be careful with that. And it's good we've actually gone past this wick, so I still think there's a lot more momentum to go and push it down. To fill up this wick, to be honest, that is where my target is. So let's actually measure this here. If we got in right now, yeah, we've still got a nice zone. But what we want is a nice big wick up and then maybe flipping it. That's what I'd like. So I'm going to pay attention to this now. Why are you not checking my chart? Did you check my chart link? Where is it? So someone in the Zoom chat is in GJ cells running 6 pips. Amazing. And where was that? Oh, you must be up now. Should be pretty good. But as I said before, what we're at the liquidity wicks, not the liquidity wicks, the rejection zones. So just be careful. Well, I mean, you must have got 10 pips if you got in here. Yeah, you did quite well. 13 pips. Should have closed some at least. Rajpreet, you haven't sent me a chart. Capital Guy sent me a chart, and I'll be looking at that right now. Yeah, we've got 3 minutes time. It's all good. So let's have a look at this chart, guys. Oh shit. Let's have a look. GJ on the 1 hour time frame. It's got 9 minutes to close. Lovely stuff. Your stop loss is back in that zone here. Entry base in the candle closure. Stop loss at 15 pips. Move stop loss at 10 pips once top wick is created. That's great. So that's really good. I like you seeing that. When the top wick happens, just move your stop loss there. There's no point in keeping the 15 pip stop loss. Stop loss at break even once we float about 7 pips. Yep, at that zone that we just did, the rejection zone. Amazing stuff. So it would have ran quite nicely there. That's really good. So that was good. You managing your trade there with your stop loss. I always tell people that if your stop loss is at the top of a current candle, when the next candle that you're on is made its top wick, it shouldn't come back and exceed that, should it? So why would you keep it? I send chart links in your chart, but it's not showing. Just do this. I don't think you can send links. You have to just send me the -X bit, like this, like that kind of vibe. So you have the camera thing. Just take off the HTTP kind of stuff, and it should be there. That's great though. Well done, whoever caught that. But you can see. Oh my god. So this is why candles before 8 o'clock for me are not the ones, because we traced 7 pips in the space of fucking 2 minutes. But all other time frames really good. There you go. Thank you, boy. I'll have a look at that in a second. Let's have a look at this quickly. Oh, fuck off. Keep pressing F1. Oh my god. Okay. So you're in a 4 hour. It's very bullish. You've got a closure above there. Amazing. Looks like it played out pretty well for you. So what happens when resistance kind of occurs maybe here? What are you going to do? Have you taken any profits out in? Give me some more indication of how you do that. Try and write on your chart, that'll help. But lovely, it looks like it's working well. Looks like it'll fill up back that range it suggests, so great. Lovely work. Right, hourly closing solid below the rejection, which is what I want. 30 minutes closing, 50 minutes closing. Amazing. So people who are in this trade and haven't taken profits, I'd advise at least having your stop loss to break even at this point. Just for the top wick up, it could actually be quite aggressive. So this is great. The 5 minute did close a bit bullish, so I'm going to be waiting for this top wick here. So we've got 50 minutes of this candle. I want it to, make its top wick within 7 minutes, and then start to push down again. If this just runs down, that's fine. But for me, there's no trade because the stop loss would be too big. So the only way I can get in here is waiting for this top wick here, and if it doesn't give me that, that's fine. Sometimes you just can't get a trade, but it looks like it's running down nicely now. Let's see how far this can push and hit our zone right here, which we've been looking for. But for me, there's no top wick here, so there's no trade for me. Okay, this is no top wick. Sorry, there is no reasonable stop loss. I like to keep my stop losses about 10 pips. 17 pip stop, no good for me. But great, and also this hourly has 59 minutes. So I'm very, very happy to wait a bit longer. Beautiful. But yeah, as we said again, sells below 1515490. Very, very good with this push at 5 minutes to the hourly opening. So we're coming down here now. This is looking very, very good. But for me, nothing. Did anyone try and get in here at the 8 o'clock open? No trade, no trade. Yeah, it's very, very small top wick. It's not good. It's really, really good with your discipline levels though, guys. Really, really, really solid with your discipline levels. I don't think this is going to run down yet. I think it's going to make a nice top wick first. So I'm wanting price to at least come back up and tap our zone, kind of like what I'm looking for is like a little wick like here. And then when we start flipping again, I start seeing this flip back down, then that'll be the trade. But it has to be, later on in this 15-minute candle here. So it's got 13 minutes left. People who are in sells right now are basically saying to themselves, I expect GJ to push bearish for the next 30 minutes straight, basically. Sometimes, most candles don't do that. Obviously, there's one or two that do just run very, very hard, but in the long term, try and get out of that stuff. Wow, you've got 9 people in Zoom. This is great. Great Monday morning. Let's just take a look at GU. You can see, look at that. Holding that solidly. Yeah, I wouldn't touch GU considering it's at that support right here. You can tell, and there's lots and lots of traffic towards the left-hand side, which we always look for. Always check the left-hand side, guys. But for GJ, I'm just waiting for this top wick to be made. Either on the 30-minute or the 50-minute, I'm not too bothered. We should be good. We should be good. It's annoying that there's nothing here to the left, like straight away. I have to like zoom out for fucking 50 times. There's lots of liquidity which here, there's lots of rejection zones, but we can fill this zone pretty nicely. But I'm wanting the confirmation that we are leaving this zone above here, and the only way I get that is by waiting for this top wick to be made, and then starts flipping. And you can see straight away, people got into those trades here, tried to do it on impulse, on emotion, you'd be pretty goosed right now. Check out another chart as well. Sure, send me it, and I will. 37 views in the chat, guys. If you haven't liked the stream already, make sure you like it. Someone said here, I took it on pre-London. Once the 30-minute and the at 1510 closed below Asian low, hopefully London will break the low. Ah, yes. So all this Asian, so this is the Asian low, broke below, right here, made these top wicks, and then started falling. Nice. 7:30 candle was nice there actually. But for me, it only started running towards 5 minutes before 8 AM, and that's just not enough time for me. That's just personal stuff. I'm looking at it a lot of times, you need to be careful, stuff like that. For sure. So just wait for this wick up right here. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. All good. Do 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 do. Is gold done anything yet? See, so I said wait for the support to form because I don't have a feeling it's going any further. It could either make support here or support here, but you can see now the 4 hourly is flipped. So I have a feeling buys later on are going to be nice when we flip this daily candle here as well. It's going to be nice to continue bullish. The reason why I wasn't really looking to sell is because the last candle, the last daily was so strong. You know, it kind of gives you the indication that sells are not on the card. Here we go here. Oh, it's 5 minutes close below. Just about. Yeah, for me, still nothing yet. Which is completely fine. It's completely reasonable as well. The wicks I need, man. The wicks give me the indication, the clarification that we're leaving. So that's how it works. Yeah, yeah. Just facts. It just gives you a kind of indication that yes, we're leaving this zone now. I'm not going to get faked out because we've literally just tapped the zone and then we're starting to reverse and start to flip. There's just so many benefits from it. Even though obviously the amount of trades I take is so much less than what I used to. They're also a lot more profitable because I don't have any fake outs. I don't have any sort of issues with that. And the top, yeah, exactly. As I said, like the top wick. So the top wick that we have, 1 second. Yeah, so like the top wick that I'm looking for here acts as a kind of risk management because all it's doing is pushing back in the zone. Doesn't want to be in here. If it does, it'll come back and it'll close like this. Okay, if it doesn't and starts flipping again, then we're leaving this zone. And also, because my stop loss would have been like here before, that's a big stop loss. Now my stop loss can be here. Or at least, if people want to risk a bit more and stuff and have their stop loss above here, at least take some partials off when it exceeds the high it's already just made. But that's it, you know, price shouldn't come back to its high, so why would you have a bigger stop loss? Like, my stop losses recently have been very, very tight, and I like that because my stop losses have been like 6-7 pips and my winners have been like 15. Like, that's a good risk to reward. That's like some swing trader having like a fucking 20 pips stop for a, you know, a 35 pip gain. It just, people don't get that. I'm actually gonna do a video about that soon because people don't seem to get that kind of mentality. As you can see, we're still pushing up. You can see this zone here is very, very interesting. But I think with volume and making this top wick and come back to this zone will give me more indication. There's 50 minutes out of 7 minutes left, which kind of suggests to me that I'll be looking at the 30-minute time frame for this to make its top wick and then start to exceed. But that big pull down was nice, gorgeous. 29 viewers in the chat, lovely, lovely stuff. I finally made the chat actually like that, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys if you look at OBS, right, YouTube squad. Let me just go on Streamlabs. I've got a cool notification if people subscribe. It's pretty fire. I found like a GIF. I was like, oh, that's quite a cool GIF. Where is it? Here, dashboard. It should work here. So subscribers. Oh yeah, guys. If whilst I'm at this here, if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. So let's see if this works here, guys. Look at my YouTube here. Test subscriber. Did you guys hear that noise? Maybe I should have it here, actually. Yeah, I think I should have it here. I think that's pretty fire. Bit of Wolf of Wall Street shit. Jeez. Wow, lovely, lovely. For this Monday morning, this is mad. Yeah, mad. That's quite cool. I like that. Right, I'm just thinking how this hourly, yeah, this hourly's got 50 minutes left, man. We got loads of time, especially how good that hourly closed here. Strong bearish away from the zone here. We really should be good for some sells here. It's just how to get in here. The impulses would have worked nicely here. Even that 5 minute right there would have been nice. But as I said before, 10 minutes. I mean, what you could have done theoretically is this candle here, just take some profit straight away, to be honest. And then at 8 o'clock, definitely have your stop loss to break even, 100%. Sheesh, it worked. Thank you for subscribing. Can I see your name right? Nimrador. That's a cool name. I think there's some charts being sent in a second. I can't see them yet on mine. Rajpreet, that thing hasn't came on. It's on my OBS, but I can't see it on here. Let me just look at this chart, guys. I think I didn't look at capital, guys. Did I? Oh no, I did. Lovely stuff. If people in Zoom chat have got charts as well, just put them in the chat and I'll have a look at them for sure. If you guys need any help with that kind of stuff. So here we go here. Come on, make some nice top wicks now. But this 50-minute candle here isn't giving me much confirmation here. You can see we're really holding this resistance right here. Not resistance, sorry, support. But I'm wanting this 30-minute now. So I'm looking at the 30-minute here. I'm waiting for its top wick and then to flip. And this is going to give me more clarification that we are going to head further down. This 4 hours looking nice. Hourly's looking nice. I want to at least make it, you know, come quite solidly. Like here. It's kind of zone 4-6. Even higher, I don't really care. Like this zone here. And then when we start coming around and flipping down, that's the trade I'm going to be in. It's going to be like this. And it's going to be beautiful. It's the only thing I'm looking at. GU, you can see choppy. I wouldn't really look at GU at all. And gold is making support, which is what I'll be happily looking for later on. But as you can see, most times I was in this trade yesterday. Oh my god, this trade here. Where did I get in? Yeah, I did. I got in. I think I got in here though. I think I was a bit further on. Nah, I wasn't half 11. It was somewhere. I think it was here. 130, and bro, that ran. I only closed profits here, just at the top. But as I said before, guys, 130. So this is obviously London time. 130 to 230, like that kind of zone. It's just only an hour of your day, bro. There's some fire gold trades. Like even like, I mean, I would have got in probably making this one here, making this lower, and then starts flipping. I probably would have got in there, to be honest, and then the stop loss would have been below the previous, below the current wick here to continue. And then at this point, when this closed like that, my stop loss would have been a break even, and I would have just ran it, to be honest, because all time frames when I was looking at were all bullish, like 4 hour, and we were breaking above this resistance here. You can see that this was a resistance. We were breaking above, and it was just gonna fly. Look at these clean wicks to the left. So that was 100 pips. So if you risked 2% on that, you would have made 20% of your account, which is just ridiculous for gold. But this is why I kind of say to people, only trade gold at half one. Like, it's just, that's where the volume comes in. You don't get wicked out. It's clean candles. Like, that is beautiful. So just do that, I'd say. For London, I've taken one on stream, and it was beautiful, 25-30 pips. But they don't really come that often, and they move a lot slower. I've realized gold moves a lot slower, which is fine. It's because US isn't open, so that makes sense. Okay, a question in the chat. How would you approach this, Max? Wait for top wick or wait for price to retrace and retest support as the lows have been broken already? Yeah, it's quite a hard one now because this 15-minute is going to close in a minute's time. And, you know, from this, I'm probably going to be waiting for the next 15-minute, maybe, to give me kind of some more confirmation here. I don't know, I have to wait, but still, this top wick is not enough for me. Oh my god, my Instagram blowing up, boy. Um, big moves and quick profit gold. Yeah, yeah. Gold's good when you get it properly, but you can also get your asses clapped with gold. Not gonna lie. Which is rather annoying, dude. Yeah, Rajpreet, I can't see that chart. I can see on my OBS, it comes up on that, but on my YouTube, it doesn't let you for some reason. Anyway, oh guys, I'll show you. I'll show you what's in the works, which is sick. I'll show you here. Look at this fire. Look at this fire. A little sneak peek of just what I'm getting used to. We're getting the bots in and all that kind of stuff. But that'll be sick. Discord. Okay, this is good. Right. So I need to make a top wick over here. I'd rather not exceed the high now, to be honest. If this candle does start flipping, let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, not preferable for me. Trying to think of the 30 minute. Has made its top wick now, to be honest. Let's have a look at the 1 minute here. Yeah. This one here. Yeah, it's true. That is true. That. Yeah. Yeah. I think the 30 minute will give us more key indication. Considering now, if we break this 15 minute, I'm gonna have to wait 100% for that 30 minute closure anyway. So, for sure. So yeah, that'll be good actually. This is good though. I'm liking this. So as long as you come up and kind of make some a bigger top wick for this hourly, I'm happy. So this hourly's got 43 minutes left, loads of time. But yeah, great. So this is why waiting for these top wicks are quite important here. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Wait, you speak again. Yeah. Okay. No. I think the volume. Maybe just turn this bitch up. Wait 1 second. So you can hear the music, right? Oh fuck. Wait. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. How do I sort that out? Cause I'm hearing music. Can you hear that? No. So that's actually turned off on 7.1. I'll have to see. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Fuck. How can I do that? Bro, this tech stuff, man, I'm getting used to it, but goddamn, it's hard, bro. Fuck. I just fucking work, you twat. Well, shit. I'll look at that today. I wonder why. How to look at that. Oh, look at GJ. Yes, bro. So this has hit a clear rejection here. Holy smokes. Damn. So this is why, I wasn't too keen just for these big wicks here. But obviously, there was so many times you could have got a profit there. You should, if you were in a trade there, you should have won that trade, okay? But you can see the reason why I wasn't really happy. The only way I could have maybe been interested is that if this made a top wick here, didn't exceed the high of the previous, and then started flipping. I may have been interested, but you can see this 30 minute right now. It's got 11 minutes left. If we do close back up in this range here, you can see that this is big rejections. Wow. So for later on, this will give us more of an indication if we are going to be still going down. If this 4-hour closes below here, this is what I'm looking for. This 4-hour closes solidly below here, we'll be continuing down with volume. Because this is the 4-hour support right here. If we do break that, that is going to be fire. Okay, that's bad. So no one can hear the music. Okay, I'll have to sort that out. For sure, for sure. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Can you hear me alright?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, sick, sick. I was just wondering, do you still take fake out trades? Like, say if this unit goes back into being bullish,
Mhm.
or is that not really your style anymore?
No, that's not really my style. So if it closed, do you mean if it closed back in here, would I do buys to continue up?
Yeah, so if it closed like back, like say 151, 500, 550.
Yeah, yeah. No, for me, not. It'll be too on impulse, too on emotions for me, to be honest. I want like clear setups that I'm looking for. So
Yeah.
I'll actually just explain that to YouTube. So sorry, YouTube. Yeah, the Zoom is muted for some reason. I don't know how to unmute it. But basically, we basically said there. He said if this closes back in this zone here, are we going to be looking for a kind of trade to back up here into this range? And for me, no, because it's done on kind of impulse, on quick decision making, and for trading, you need a plan and you need to kind of stick with it. So that's why I wouldn't be interested in that at all. Um, how to unmute Zoom on YouTube? Yeah, definitely. That'll help me out. Um, for sure. I'm just looking at this fucking video, bruh. Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 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 To be fair, I should have said that. Yeah. Keep the 4 hour and the daily in the right direction. So if they're bearish, I'm only looking for I'm only looking for sells. It just makes it a lot easier. Um, First question in YouTube: how do you manage risk? When do you move stop loss to break even? How do you determine your size? So for me, make sure. So for me, I do a literal a exact same size for each trade. But if it's gold, it'll be like half the risk. Um, and how do I manage risk? There's lots of different ways to manage risk, but basically, sometimes it depends on the setup. But sometimes I look at the 5 minute to actually put my stop loss to break even, see if we're breaking zones, and see if why I would want to put my stop loss there. But it all depends on the setup. But normally I have my stop loss to break even probably about 6-7 pips in profit. If we have these liquidity wicks here, it'll be 100% when we tap them. That is probably the biggest one I'd say. Um, and yeah, determine your size for the month. I wouldn't change it on the month. Just keep it for the month, and then obviously don't double out on one trade because it'll just screw you with your lots. Like if you do one trade and lose it, but you made double risk, you're gonna be there for 2 days trying to get it back. Like there's no point. Keep with one lot size for the whole month, sorry. And then obviously if you've got a 10 pip stop, that's fine because you're used to it. You'll get used to that lot size pretty quickly. Um, Lovely, lovely. That was a really good questions though. Keep them questions coming in. They're really, really good. When I'm in a buy, the price break the low of the previous 15 candle. Will you start to manage risk or okay? When I'm in a buy, the price break the low of the previous 15 candle. Will you start to manage risk or wait for the candle close first? If I was in a buy and if I was in a buy here and then the next candle, let's just kind of like show this out here. If I was in a buy like right here, and then where's my annotations here? And then the next candle came all the way down and exceeded the low of here, I'd be out the trade 100%. And I'd probably close partials maybe here, etc., etc. Because there's no point in how many times have you watched your trade, not start to go the right way. Start to, if you want to buy here, start to, come down like this, and you just start to get to these zones here, and you're like, me, this is not looking good. This is not what I expected price to do. I'm looking shit. But you might just hold on and hope. Um, the one thing that I try and teach people is, and this is a really, really big lesson, is, at this point here, you should take off, 50%, 75%, because it's starting to come, it's not what you expected, so why would you hold that trade on? And then obviously there will be some times, but there'll be a very low probability that price comes all the way down to here and then reverses and then starts to fly. And you're like, holy shit, I was very, very lucky there. This is what you call as emotions, living off emotions, because what will you do is when this happens again, you'll go, oh no, but that one time, when we wick down, then it came back up, I was fine, I just need to wait until that wick. The one thing is that that one trade that you did, once out of 100, you'll remember that trade because of the adrenaline, how fun it was, and how exciting it was. The issue with trading is you remember the adrenaline moments when actually, if you close partials at these little zones here, like here, overall you're going to be more profitable because they happen 85% of the time. Like you're going to lose that trade at 85% of the time if we come back down to here. So why hold it all on just for that one time out of 100 where it's going to wick back up? So that's what I do on my talk about on my probability and emotions kind of webinars. They're really, really important about stuff like that because you always remember the time where it was close. Like I remember trades where I was like 1 pip away from stop loss and then it reversed and I made 10 pips. But that is so rare. Then there's no point. There's no point. It's all about probability, and if it doesn't happen more than 50% of the time, 60% of the time, there's no point in doing it. It's useless. So my judgment on this gold is pretty much amazing. Not gonna lie, I said we're gonna be making some support soon, and we have. This hourly's doing very, very well. Let's look at the Zoom chat here. Oh my boy, how to cook OBS on Zoom? Oh, sick. Jeez, nice. I'll have that on the side here. Lovely, lovely stuff. So wow, look at this. So GU has reacted off it as well. We also said that like GU was being a bit choppy. Look at that. So sells here. There was no sells, and now it's running 15 pips. The 4 hours just flipped bullish. The daily's starting to come. So here there is no trade either because, and in this zone, this is a no trading zone here, guys. And this is specifically because actually I'll let you guys explain. Someone in YouTube chat, could someone tell me why taking a trade here in GU for buys is not valid for me, specifically for me, and it shouldn't really be for you either? I'll show you kind of an indication here. Why would they not be the best? Why is this zone specifically not the best? Huh? No, there's actually quite a big range. I'd say there's quite a big range. So someone said in the Zoom the range is not enough. Well, yeah, it is quite a small range. Actually, you're right. But there's one thing. Look at the 4 hour and look at the daily. So what it is that the 4 hour is bullish right now. The 4 hour is bullish, and the daily is bearish. Two contradicting higher time frames. Therefore, there's no trades because hell no. Yes, well done, Wendy. Daily and 4 hour are not concurrent, okay? Because they're not. The daily is bearish and the 4 hour is bullish. So when you take a trade in this zone right here, and you do your chart work after, like even if it's a winning trade or a losing trade. If it was a winning trade, how are you going to explain that you're in a buy here, but the daily was bearish? And if you're in a losing trade, you can be like, yeah, I shouldn't have got in because it was, two higher time frames which were contradicting themselves. So you have to be, always just like, I can see that straight away. I'm just so used to it now. I'm like, yeah, bro, there's no trade here. Hell no, leave. Specifically for this. Same with gold. Gold is exactly the same. The 4 hour and the daily are different. The only reason why I know that is because of my lines here, because I'm on the hourly chart, but I can see that the 4 hour price is above, so the 4 hour is bullish and the daily is bearish. But when these start to cross and we start to get some bullish signs, this is good. Very, very good. A lot of people, and I'm telling you, quite a lot of people who trade like swings and stuff only do that. So basically, they'll have like a bot or something where literally when these candles flip to the same time frame, they'll enter a trade, which is pretty mad. And to be honest, I think it probably would work. To be honest, for most cases, it's just obviously you can't tell a bot how to when to close and all that kind of stuff by looking left. Really, that would be pretty fire if you could do that. To be honest. That would be mad. If you guys haven't given a like on the stream yet already, please feel free to do so. So this 50 minutes closed back up into this range here. It's actually closed just below it actually, but still. So now price should continue to fill up this range right here. 14 pips time. As you can see, we've actually made our support here. So let's just get rid of here. Let's just get rid of this now. As you can see, our support is here. And because we have closed basically back in this range, we should fill this range back up. That's what we should do. Let's look at the 30. Yeah, 30 closed as well, bullish. Hourly hasn't closed yet, and it's got 30 minutes time. This has still got potential, to be honest, for sells. Sells are still valid because we haven't exceeded the high of the previous hourly. But obviously all the other time frames are pretty bullish. But if we get a bearish close here again, that would be nice, because that would seem quite volatile. If you look at the 5 minute, we pushed up pretty solidly in the space of 5 minutes, which can be a little bit of news every so often. Let me just do this. Wow, we got 27 people on a Monday morning. This is amazing, guys. Amazing work. Ah, okay, yeah, that video is fire. I'll definitely sort that out after. Fuck yeah. Lovely, lovely stuff. So yeah, this hourly is still valid. This 4 hourly is still valid for sells as well. So I'm just going to pay a close eye to this. I want to see how it reacts. This already is quite good. These 5 minutes, this 5 minute candle close and bearish, kind of suggests that this zone isn't really wanted. But sells now, I'll be actually below here. This is where I'll be looking for the sells, okay? Because you couldn't get at 390. But if we do exceed this here, we'll be getting even more confirmation that we are going down now, because we have came back up, tapped this zone. If we don't like this zone here, if we don't like this right here, we are going to be leaving, and we're going to be going and filling this zone here. And as you can see, this range here is perfect for a trade. 18 pips, that's solid. But if we don't get this nice closures below here, we're fine. Let's have a look at GU again. Yep, so as I said, reacted on the 4 hour. So let's just see what we talked about today. Even though there hasn't been many moves, for GJ it's been quite spontaneous today. I know a lot of people would have got slapped on GJ today, just either getting in too early, getting in too late. So we talked about GJ sells. GU we talked about the 4 hour being on support, so that was buys. And gold we've actually talked about making support as well. Gold buys. All of these things all talked about. Amazing. Let's look at this daily here. Yes, man, this daily's looking rather nice for GU. As long as we pass the zone, so alerts, all that kind of stuff at this level here, it would be nice. Solid. The only unfortunate bit is this kind of zone here, but that's fine. That's reasonable. But yeah, definitely people who were in those trades beforehand should have definitely taken profits. at these zones here. You had a lot of time to take profits here. You couldn't have been greedy. Did anyone hold this on? Did anyone hold a trade on? Imran, possible GJ idea. Let me take a look at this. Amazing stuff. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe as well and put them bell notifications on for when I'm streaming. That would be cool, wicked. Tomorrow I won't be able to stream, unfortunately, but that's the only day I can miss this week. I'm busy having to go and do some stuff. So yeah, yes, tomorrow is the only day I can miss. That's the first day I can miss. That'll be fine though. So let's have a look here. We've got GJ 30-minute time frame here. If we create resistance, perhaps wait for a candle, create top wick, and break the low. Yeah, I think that's also valid. I also would say, as I said before, you know, waiting for a closure back. So if this kind of wicks up like this, and then starts to close like this, that would be nice. On the 15-minute maybe, and then obviously the next one makes wick up and then starts continuing down like that. That's what I'd be looking for. Getting in like up here is too risky. I want a solid closure. Specifically, I'd kind of want it like below this region here. That would be nice. But we'll see when we come up to it. Because that is the 30-minute support, and the 50-minute has a different one. So the 50 minutes down here, 30 minutes down here. So probably 30 minutes. Let's just keep on the 30 minute, I'd say. Let me just change this. You can see the last 15 minute though had no bearish pressure in it at all. Just wicked up straight away. It shows it kind of like volatility, all that kind of stuff. And for buys, so people who are maybe intrigued to get into buys, I'll show you kind of how I think for buys. Where's the daily? Yeah, there's nothing. There's no buys. If you're looking for buys to GJ, trust me, in the long run, you're not going to be making any profit. The daily, look how far the daily is, right? I mean, obviously we're at this kind of zone here, this daily zone right here, but you know, only buys when you know both time frames are bullish. It just makes it a lot easier. Just makes you a lot more profitable. So just keep with your rules, man. But it looks like we are starting to keep into the zone here, and we will fill that zone right up. I'm still intrigued for sells if we get a closure, but it's got 7 minutes time, so still a lot of time for that. GU, looking good. If you guys got any questions as well, yeah, feel free to ask. Oh, there's one in I think, lovely. Okay, so someone said in the Zoom chat, do we wait for a candle closure below 151380 to take a sell or impulse as we break the low? So this is a good question. So let's see here. Oop. Where is 380? Okay, 380. So for me, I don't mind if the candle here doesn't close specifically below here, but around this zone here, if you get a 15-minute close and bearish solid here, I'm happy to take a trade when the top wick is made and then we start falling. Breaking the lows of like this one is also a good idea, just whatever you feel comfortable with. But if we do get a closure, I'd rather have the closure, because what could happen is this candle here. Let's have a look. This candle here could push all the way back down here, not close again, wick back up, close here, and then start running up. So waiting for candles to close just gives you a bit more confirmation that you know you're heading in the right direction. Let's get them likes up in the chat, guys. You explained lots of stuff here, guys. Try and get 25 likes, 25, 30 likes in the chat. That'd be amazing. I want to see that subscriber icon. If you guys haven't subscribed, which most of you I think have, feel free to do that. But yeah, we're coming up now. But for me, there is absolutely no buys at all. Still hasn't seen the high of the previous hourly yet, which is interesting. This zone here is quite a interesting zone. See how many 50-minute candles have like kind of wicked in here. So if we can't close above this region here, we start getting closures down here again. Oh, bro, this is gonna be nice. 23 likes in the chat, amazing, guys. So is this hourly going to exceed the high of the previous? and basically take out all of the sellers. No, not yet, not yet. Pretty close though, pretty close. So yeah, we're still, so gold is, gold is nice to watch for the long period. Just wait until we get support. Wait until we break these highs, and we are going to get some nice moves. You can see here, we have clean candles really. Clean candles at least to this zone. So if we move this here 1 second, clean candles from here to here, this zone, yeah, 140 pips. That is a nice, you can easily get your 10, 20, 30 pips in there, as long as you wait for the volume to kick in. Should be good, should be good. Oh my god, we still haven't exceeded the high yet. Still hasn't exceeded the high. So the 4 hour has still an hour and 19 left. That's great, that's fine. Still a lot of time. 29 viewers, man. Wow, amazing stuff. Welcome, guys. If you haven't liked already, make sure to do that. We're just waiting for more GJ sells here. So people, to clarify how we couldn't have got in there. The 8 o'clock candle here. Where is it? Let's just move on here. So 7:30 closed straight away, but this was literally very, very early on, later on into the candle. The 8 o'clock here made its top wick, started pushing. We had liquidity wicks, not liquidity, we had rejection wicks to the left hand side, so very, very risky trade. We wanted more confirmation. We wanted this top wick to be made a bit further. This top wick was quite small, and as you can see, the reason why we didn't like it is because of instinct, and you can see here, we reacted off the support here. But if this 30-minute didn't close like this and started flipping back down, that would have been nice. But so now the hourly has exceeded the high of the previous, so sells are not on for the moment, but we still got 80 minutes time. See where this closes. Sorry. But if you are on the hourly time frame, the sells are invalid now. I'm still intrigued with this. We still haven't had a closure above this region, even on the 5-minute. Kind of shows it's quite a big resistance level. But if we do get this closure above this resistance here, then we will continue back up to this zone here, and this blue line is where the 4 hour flips, which is fine. But for me, there's still a long way to go for buys. Unfortunately, I still think there's going to be a lot of nice sells. It's just having little pullbacks. It's right on the hourly though, man. If it can't break above here, it should do though. If this candle does break here, then there'll be no sells for the time being. So let's have a look at the volume. So if you look at 8 o'clock candle here, let's have a look at 8 o'clock. We have moved. So this is 7:50, 7:55, 8 o'clock. So from 8 o'clock, we moved just about 10 pips, nearly, like 7 pips, and then retraced back. So the volume hasn't been much there at the start of London, but before at 7:30, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, 7:50, sorry. Nice. So the only way I probably could have got in there, I said this 5-minute closure here is looking good. When this started driving down just before 8 o'clock, as I said before, your stop loss should be at break even pretty much instantly here, because the 8 o'clock, when it brings volume in, it also can make some big wicks. So yeah. So this 50 minutes closing in a minute's time. It's going to be closing above resistance here, so it should come up and fill this zone. Let's have a look at gold here. Yeah, you can see, so if you actually zoom into this now, look at the 30-minute, we have support right here. We have finally made support, which is very, very good. As long as this hourly closes like that, if this candle flips back up, that could be quite a good thing. We've actually exceeded the previous 50-minute, which isn't the best. Let's actually just see, so if we do wick up here, 50 pips to there, 30 pips to there. Let's look at the daily. Oof, that's tempting. Mainly for the fact that the daily's flipping. Oh, that'd be nice. Look at the 30-minute. This 30-minute has 50 minutes left. If this, yeah, this candle's closing here, so I was thinking if this candle had like 8 more minutes and started pushing above this resistance, this minor resistance it has here, that would be nice to fill up that range. 30 minutes, still got 50 minutes left though, so not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, for Wednesday I'll have the Zoom sorted so everyone can hear the Zoom chat. Great stuff. Very, very solid. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah, yeah. So we got a chart in the Zoom, guys. I'll have a look here. And you can see that as well, guys. If there's no trade there, I'm not getting annoyed. If you think about it, when you've got your own what's it called? Not Discord. When you've got your own live stream, you kind of want to provide some trades. But if there's none there, you have to stay disciplined and not take them. So let's have a look here. This is GJ on the 30-minute time frame. We've closured back in. If you could get a closure back into the range like so, the 30-minute, I think this would be a great setup for sales to continue back down to the range. Yep. Very, very true. Very, very true. So stop loss would be the higher the bearish. Yep. Closures fall here, but I only take the setup if the positive are if they're set up, and yeah, that's great. So yeah, exactly what I said kind of there. If you do get the closure that we're wanting, which is back out of this range. So here, 1 second. This is basically what we're looking for here, guys. If this candle does its whole thing here, you can see we haven't had a closure above this here, so I'm still happy for sells. If this candle makes a top wick, right, it's doing now, and then this candle here closes like here, I'm gonna be in this. Makes a little top wick, and then that's what I'm looking for. 100%. So if this kind of setup happens in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna be in that. Yeah. Because what's happening is this zone. At the moment we've closed back in it, but if we do get this candle, it doesn't have momentum to stay back into this zone here, and we do get a closure, leaving this zone again, we're gonna fill this zone back up. And at this point, you can either take profits here, or you can look down and get your profits further down. But yeah, that's what I'll be looking for sure. That happens a lot as well, so I'm quite confident with this, mainly for the fact that this candle can't close above. Yeah, like look at that, bro. Oh, like you can see, this is what I'm looking for. If there's no closures above here on the 5-minute, I still think these sells are valid, as long as we get a closure below this zone here. So 151.48 is what I'm kind of looking at, lower than that preferably. 100%, 100%. So yeah, it's got a little resistance here. If we close above, then yeah, obviously sells are not going to be valid. Even though we have exceeded the high of the previous hourly, and we do have 12 minutes left, that could be quite annoying. But if that setup places itself, I'm still happy to take that. It's just that I know if this hourly closes here, it could be a bit of a salary play on the hourly, but we'll have to see. So for me, so for YouTube, because you can't hear Zoom at the moment, so it's asking about, taking your profits at like 10 pips or like the next zone and stuff like that. How do you kind of manage it? Do you run any and stuff like that? And all generally does depend upon the setup. When I see 10 pips on my screen, I'm gonna close some at least. Like I just have to. It's just for me. I like that. But sometimes if the zone's big enough, I'll run maybe 50%. I'll keep 50% off. If a lot of volumes come in, I'll run 50%. If the zone's quite choppy, so like here, like this trade that you could have got into maybe at 745, I would have taken that 10 pips straight away, facts. Because if you look left, there was so much fucking look at these wicks here, so much stuff. So I would take probably 80-90% of my trade off there and have a little bit run just for a bit of fun. But if the zone's clean and like nice, so where was the nice trades at one point? So like here, I mean, there's not really trade there. There was one nice one couple. Where was it? But anyway, if there's nice long wicks to fill on the left, like here, I mean, obviously this isn't really kind of trade that I'd be taking, but you can see there's long candles here. If we start running here, I'm not going to be really taking much off because I know clean candles to the left, where I'm going to be taking profits is probably where we ended, which is like here. And you can see that would have worked perfectly. Obviously, maybe at 10 pips I'd take off maybe 50%, but the next 50% I'd definitely take on the next zone. So you can see here, we come down, break the lows here. The first candle, 50-minute candle, probably would have taken some off, so at 14 pips. That's probably what I would have done. And then the rest I would have done at this support here, which is 19. And obviously my stops, like my stops at the moment are very, very tight. So that's a really, really good risk reward. That's what I've been working on, like just working on my stops and making them tighter and tighter, like. Mhm. Mm. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. My runners get so runners. Yeah, my runners do get breakout quite quickly. Yeah. 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 It's true. That's true. Yeah. The main thing for runners is runners access for me is two things. So if people are new to the stream and new to kind of the concept of runners are basically a certain percentage of your trade which you leave on just because of momentum and stuff. It could make you quite a big trade. Basically, what it does is the first thing it does is it gets you no FOMO. So when I was younger and like I would take my trade off, like, oh, I just ran with 100 pips. What the fuck? And it'd be annoying. I'd be like, oh, like what? I want to catch that. I want to catch that whole thing. But obviously, you can't catch that because that happens once every month or something. And all these 10 pips run at 10 pips, but you want this 100 pip move, and it only happens once a month. You're just gonna miss it. So, leaving a little runner on, you're gonna catch that move without any of the kind of drawdown stuff. For that. So for FOMO, it is really good. Um, and then another thing is yeah, so obviously people swing trade and stuff. My runners are the swing trades. My runners can be the swing trades. So it kind of gives you a risk-free runner. Yeah, risk-free trade. It's just great. Yeah, it's just really really good. But it can act as those things. But it generally, it's not a percentage that I run um every time. It just depends on the setup and depends on how big the ranges are. If the ranges are big, bro, I'm gonna be running more than 25, 30%. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right, so in 6 minutes time we're gonna get a closure. If we get a closure below this resistance here, bro, I'm gonna be balls deep in sells, and this is gonna be a nice stop loss as well. So if you look here, if we get a closure here, 10 pips above, 10 pips, 11 pips, 12 pips, 16 pips, that's gonna be fire. And for continued sells, I want it to tap this level, 151190, but it has to close below this resistance right here. No, not the resistance, the support right here in 6 minutes time, hopefully. And that should also match with this 30-minute being bearish as well. Obviously a weak bearish, but that's fine as long as the 50-minute is strong bearish below the support here. I'm going to be looking for the sells. Daily's bearish, 4 hours bearish, hourly is bullish. That's alright. The higher time frames are bearish, so I don't really care about that. Do. 32 viewers in the chat, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a great Monday to start off with. If you guys haven't liked the stream already, make sure you like it. Let's get them 30 like. Let's get that 30 bomb up. We're waiting in 5 minutes time for this trade to happen. See if we can get this closure below. So just picture it in your head what you want to see. You want this candle, which is exactly what I drew before, to close like this. Makes this little top wick, and then if we do get this closure below, this is exactly what's going to happen, I'm telling you. And if it doesn't, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I've seen that setup happen so many times. I mean, you can see here, 15. Yeah, this setup's fire. Just 4 minutes time, I need it to close there. Yeah. So look at all these fucking candles, bro. How many people would have had a buy stops above here? Holy fucking shit. Like, bruh. How many times actually? So I feel like, bro, making support here, exceeding this high here, got stopped out, got stopped here. That would have been a 10 pip loss. That would have been a 10 pip loss. That would have been a nearly a 10 pip loss. It looks like it's gonna fly through though. We'll see. We'll see. In 3 minutes time, you get a closure above here. People who are happy to take buys, that would be quite a nice zone to fill. Just about 10 pips though. But for me, hell no. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true that. It's coming towards 9 o'clock now. More volume comes in at 9, I think. I feel. This hourly's 30-minute. Yeah, starting to make some resistance as well. Let's have a look at gold here. Gold's going to close in 30 minutes time, fortunately. If that candle wicked up here and exceeded the highs, I may have taken a buy, to be honest. But it never happened. It's got a minor resistance here, but if we do break above here, we'll be coming back to flip the daily, which will be, you know, a nice 20 pips. And then for runners, back up to these zones here, it'll be another 20 pips. That'll be like a 40 pip move. That'll be nice. 40 pip move. Damn. So 2 minutes 46 seconds. We are closing here. Still hasn't closed above. Holy shit. This gets this close above though. Decent. 30 concurrent. We're having like literally 30 viewers concurrent basically all day. That's great. Let's have a look here. So let's have a look at tomorrow. Obviously, I can't stream tomorrow, but we can have a look. Any news? Unemployment rate we've got here, 4.8%. UK retail sales at 130. I'll be looking for that for gold. Oh yes. Buy stops and sell stops on that beach. Let's look as well. GBP 7 AM news, CPI. That's fine. The last time CPI came out, so what you can do is, you know, type in London, what's it called? GBP CPI previous. Actually, you can do it on here, can't you? 1 second. So you can look at the previous, so look at these days, so history when they came out, and what you can do is you can go on the charts and see what times, you know, did they come out positive, did they come out negative. It takes literally 10 minutes of your day, 15 minutes of your day, and see, you know, is it worth me getting up at 7 AM to trade this, or does the volume still come in at 8 o'clock and we push properly. I always do that quite a lot. I did that with gold quite a lot when I was younger. It just gave you kind of a in-depth review of like what's going to happen. So this one, a bit more than actual, no, a bit more than forecast, sorry, but not much too different. How did the price move there? Did it move at all? Did it move anything? Like, just kind of gives an indication of should you really do it. So look at this, guys. Now we are getting a closure in 50 seconds time, above things. So you can see here we reacted off support massively. Wowzer! Look at this 4 hourly. So you can see, and this is why I said before, if you do get the closure that we want on the hourly time frame, right here, we're going to be looking good for sales to continue. So if this candle closed bearish below this support, that would be nice. But it looks like now we've retraced all the way back up, and this is why 4-hour supports are very, 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 very solid. And you can see here we are coming back up now. I said this, so if we do get this closure above here, we'll be filling this range back up, and that's what's happened. Lovely, lovely work. So this 4-hourly is gonna. The thing is though, oh, that was so nice. That was looking so good. But now we are in this consolidation zone, right here, which is just not nice. I'm wanting this closure below. Come on, GJ. But yeah, for me, this will be later on NY session. Hopefully, you can get a trade. But you can see how if you just zoom out a little bit here, you can see this zone we've been tapping at. It's just very, very, very delicate zone. We call it delicate, which you have to be careful for. Look at this gold. So we had to push up, bearish close. So not too good, not too good. This 4-hour has made its top wick, has made its bottom wick. It's broken the lows of the previous, hasn't broken the highs. This candle here is called, if this closed right now, it'll be like a doji candle, which basically means that price is very it's very confused on where to go. I'd say it's confused. Yeah, you say kind of confusing. It doesn't really know where it wants to go. It's kind of happy to just sit there. And that, you know, doji candles are quite bad for traders. I'd advise staying away from them. If you see a doji candle and you're trading in profit, either take profits or put yourself to break even. I'm telling you. So yeah, still the same setup. I mean, obviously we have closed above here, but if we do still get a closure back down to this zone here, I'm going to be looking for sells. 100%. Yeah, boy. Anyone in the chat take some nice trades today? Anyone in the chat take them? Wow, 7 people in Zoom. So yeah, I'll get that Zoom sorted, guys, for next time. I didn't know YouTube couldn't do it. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. No wonder you guys have been saying there's no music. You need music. Like, I think someone at the start, yeah, Mana said you need background music. Bro, I fucking have background music. I literally can hear it. Caught gold buys earlier. Wow. Oh, it's 4 hours flipping. Oof. Gold buys. How did you get gold buys? How did you get gold buys? How did you get gold buys? You tell me. Send me a chart. That'll be interesting. I can't see any. 5-minute. Damn, bro. If this is a sports break here, so you know where are we looking left? From 1773. So, oh wow. So you just knew support was forming there. Fire. Jeez. So if we do break support here at this zone, we'll be filling up this zone here, which is 34 pips. The hourly is weak bullish. The 4-hourly is bearish now. 30-minute, 50-minute. So if you get a 50-minute closure below here, could be looking good. For me though, trades for gold, I only want to really look for in London Open because that's where the volume is. As you can see here, if you do this 8 o'clock candle here, you can see, you know, around 40 pips at London Open. Normally what I see after is a very, very low sense of volume. So if you, let's have a look here. We can kind of show you an example maybe. I haven't back tested it, but I just know from doing it for so long. So 8 AM here, look, big volume, come back down ranges until 11:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11:30. And the big new volume comes in at 1:30, 1:15. There we go, 1:30. There you go. So yeah, knowing that, I won't take these trades. So that's just using a bit of your common sense. What happens in the time frame between 9 AM and 11:30? Is there much trades? Even if it's a good setup, is there much volume? No. So like, just leave it the fuck alone, really. If there is so for example, trades I'd look at for gold. If this here was 7:45 candle, this is 8 o'clock, made its low wick and start exceeding, I would be in that. Hell yeah. But you know, if it's not at London Open, like these kind of setups, nice setups, you know, strong candles, makes a bit of resistance, closes above, you know, amazing. Then I won't be interested in them at all, really. 31 views in the chat, amazing. So you can see we've tapped this level here. We have nearly flipped, we have flipped the 4 hour. Great, great stuff. Now, if this hourly closes above this little resistance it's got here, we should continue bullish. But it's just these wicks here. You can see where we'll be heading. If we do start continue bullish, we'll end up in this zone here. For sure, for sure. But for me, the daily time frame is the biggest indicator of where we're heading for the day. And if that hasn't flipped, I won't be in any buys for sure. Just makes it a lot easier for yourself. Just keep you in the highest time frames for sure. 5 minutes past 9 now. So normally at this time, especially with all these pairs, they do start to die down. But you need to, you know, acknowledge that. This 30-minute here, ooh. Start to come back up. The thing is with GU, it's just very, it's just choppy, bro. I mean, a long-term swinging is not bad because like if you just, I don't know, bro, I don't know. Like obviously these candles here. So the only reason I quite like the look of this, of GU here is because look, long wicks, pretty consistent. And how much is that? Let's have a look at this measurement here. Yeah, so like 80 pips. Damn. So if you just bought that, the lows and stuff like that. But where is the low though? So people could have been, you know, here trying to buy and then it dips down. Like it's just very, very volatile. There's not much structure to it, I don't think. Whereas, you know, GJ, you know, all the candles are kind of like, you know, just nice big candles, very, very clean. Much better. This is a very, very delicate area though, this 4 hour. Damn. But it does look like we have retraced all the way back. And in 53 minutes, we'll see if it does get the closure below. I hope it does. I hope it does. 25 likes in the chat. Lovely stuff, guys. If you haven't liked the stream already, make sure you do. Like the stream. My tea is cold as usual. It's fucking always cold. Holy shit. Is there anything on Friday? No, there isn't. This Friday's chill. This Friday ain't too bad at all, really. 26 likes, amazing stuff, guys. Yeah, I wanna hit a 50 bomb this like maybe this week. That'd be fire. 50 likes in the chat would be fire. But I'll get that Zoom running so everyone can hear Zoom. I didn't know that, and also a bit of music as well, guys, because you're probably just bored of hearing my voice. Not gonna lie. I thought you had some music on, because the music's playing. Look. Yeah, it's vibey. I can't play any of my big tunes anymore, like my Spotify, because I got fucking copyrighted to shit. YouTube were like, bro, you need to stop with that. I was like, what? I'm just vibing. How do you even do that? Yeah, I think you can like, because I was playing like fucking Ski, yeah, the fucking song by Young Thug, but I want to get like the rights to it. How the fuck do you do that? You can get like I think you can get like music rights. So you can like buy it on like a fucking. How much is it though? Like how much like can I buy like a Drake song? I have no idea how much it'd be. Cause I want like bro, like I've got some fucking like I've been vibing with some songs right now. Like I'd love to play Holy Smokes. That's a fucking fire song. Holy fucking smokes, I got my money up. That's a good one for a dub in the chat. That's fire. 28 likes in the chat. Fuck yeah. Wait. You watch football? Yeah, for sure. I watch football, bro. I watched all the games yesterday. Fuck yeah. This is the only league you should be looking for, bro. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm Newcastle, but I don't like the owner. The guy's a twat. Man City, bro, they looked. De Bruyne came on 10 minutes, bro. He made a difference, but he should have been on a lot earlier. Chelsea are looking good. Manchester United, they played fire, bro. They played like. If you look here, like, fuck me, this guy. Look at this. Look at this goal. Look at this goal here. Fuck. 5-1. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck is this advert? Holy shit. Wait, are these adverts, like, so people who are not from the UK, you get different adverts. Like, what the fuck is this? Right, let's skip to that fucking world leaver goal. Holy shit. Actually, wait, what's this one? Oh, that's a shit one. Wait, look at this fucking good one. Oh wait, yeah, this goal was fire, right? Look at this fucking match, mate. I wish I went in this match. Holy shit, wait. Like this fucking goal. Voomph! Mate, fucking Premier League's fucking fire. Wait, let's look at it. Champions League, mate. PSG looking good, but I think City will still pull out the bag, man. City just wait. Look at this goal. Oh wait, just yeah. Like if you ever go to like a stadium, bro, that's fire. Like it's fucking is good. I do like a good football watch. To be fair, like I look at other sports, like who the fuck watches golf? Like no offense if people watch golf here, but the fuck is that? Yeah, I think golf. Yeah, I've never really played it myself, but I know like a lot of my mates do, and they just all they do is get pissed and like fucking walk around and shit. But like professionally, like oh, like just get bored and doing the same fucking thing again and again. Like all you do is swing a fucking ball. Like I don't know. And if you like miss one swing, like bro, you fucking you shit. Like I just don't know. And cricket, bro, cricket. Have you ever played cricket? Oh, I get it, but like the fucking ball they play with, bro, it looks like a little fucking tennis ball. Holy god, it fucking hurts. It's rock hard. I mean, it's like rock hard. You know how like they catch it like this. They go like that. The reason why they do that is because they just plant it like that. Oh my god, like your fucking hands are red. Like it's literally like a fucking rock. And like the guys at the bats are like absolutely twatting it. It's like, oh my god. Yes, yeah, they fucking love it. And they ball like cricketers like ball like 100 miles an hour and shit. And like, fuck, I'll be absolutely crap myself with a bat. I'm like, bro, don't twat me, please. So it looks like GG is playing here. No more cells for the day. No more cells. That 8 o'clock candle, bro. So think about how. So if people got in here, right? Let's have a look at possible ways of getting in. 7:45. I think the only way I probably may have looked at it was this 5 minute. Stop loss above 10 pips. Going to the next zone. Basically stop loss to break even instantly. 15 minute. 7:45 break in the lows. 8 o'clock here. I mean to continue. How big was that 8 o'clock? Yeah, 7:55 waked up and then 8 o'clock just pushed. Yeah, like even the 5 minute here closed bullish. That already kind of gave me like a it could be making some little support here. Made this little top wick and then started exceeding. Maybe the exceeding there could have been nice, but if here 390, so it would have just got 10 pips. But for me, it wasn't a clear kind of sign, and the high was very very small. And from then on, we closed back up, closed above here, and filled this range up. So very very consistent here. I said here, even when we get rid of this, if this candle, oh shit, if this candle here closes back, we're gonna be filling this range back up, and you can see we did that pretty fire. Yeah. So now it is in this range here. Price can be in here for quite a long time, in this little zone right here. But when you get a closure above, looking good. If you get a closure below here, looking good as well. That's fine, you know. Wait until the volume comes later on, and that'll be grand. But in 14 seconds here, if we get a closure above here, that could be quite solid. But because it's the time now, so you know, get used to this, guys. 9:15, you know, volume starts to, you know, kind of die down until, you know, give it 2 hours. Look at this. Oof, oof. As I said here, so we didn't get a positive closure above. We didn't get it, so that's why the trade's no buys. Specifically for this, there's quite a lot of wicks here. Waiting for a 30-minute would be better. This is just kind of giving you how I'd approach this if it was a proper like London time or NY time. If this was London Open, bro, buy stop above here, 151658. Buy stops can work really, really well. I'd advise getting used to them. Buy stops, you know, they can help with two things. So one thing is that you don't get in early because you just kind of want to catch the move and you're worried that you're going to get slipped quite a lot. So you need to be like, oh, it's flipping now, I'll get in now and stuff. You know, if you have your buy stop set here, it's all calculated. You know that if you have a buy stop there, this wick here, you're going to be exceeding, and you're going to be flipping the candle right here. So this is the perfect zone to get into. So there's no kind of doing it off emotions. And also, you don't miss the move as well. So it works in a lot of ways. Yeah, that is true. So if people in YouTube actually looks really good. So a lot that happened to me last week as well. If you're looking for like flips and stuff, you can get slipped quite heavily, especially when volume's coming in, because you're looking for the volume, you want the volume, but the slip can be quite rough. Whereas a buy stop won't give you the slip, to be honest, because it will just tap it instantly in a mechanical. It's not you pressing it; it's actually already there, set in place, and you don't get slipped really. So that's a really good point. That's why in gold when we have gold buy stops and sell stops are really really good because you don't get slipped as much. But like if you try and buy gold like here, bro, you might buy it like up there, like fuck, yeah, like holy shit, the amount of people. Mate, there was just one NFP, and oh my god, at the moment they're actually not too bad. They're quite similar, but I've seen a dreaded one, and it was literally we're in like some of this sort of range, right? And like you know, buy stops like above here, like a buy stop there. Let's just like put this like white buy stop above there, and like sell stop below here, like that. That's kind of like the zone. You're like, yeah, that's pretty fair. That's fair. Holy god, this I don't know what happened with this, but like obviously it was a big news. But this motherfucker went like up, tap this. They're like, okay, I'm in. Then went boomf. Yeah, no, there was one like last year and as well, and oh my god, their accounts like, bruh, holy mother of god, like they were like, oh, I'm in a buy, and like, holy shit, my sell's in as well, and they're still holding this fucking buy. So if it's too close to here, like a buy stop, I'd probably prefer it like up here because like the liquidity and the volume just coming in can just give it a bit of momentum, like here, and then start to drive down. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, NFP, you know, especially when you're new to trading, just be careful with it. You know, watch it for like 3-4 months, and then you can kind of go, yeah, you know what, that would have worked. But if you don't have magic keys as well, bro, don't fucking touch that shit because like you need to be pressing that stop loss entry fucking quick or like closing full quick. Yeah, magic keys fire, bro. I actually really do enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So magic keys. So like for mine, like so people who are looking into magic keys, this is the on-screen one. It costs like $26. Amazing. And basically I set it in the peripherals. If I do this, F7 is it F7? No. But in the peripherals, the lot size. So my lot size is consistent throughout the thing, which is good. I really like that. And it just works nicely. It's pretty good. Someone said, yeah, definitely need some magic keys soon. Yeah, boy. Bad Biko sub. What up? What up? 29 likes in the chat. Let's get that to 35 now. Come on, spam that like button, boy. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. I want to see that subscribe icon again. That's fire. Yeah, bro. It's been good. It's good. I think a lot of people are learning a lot from these streams. I'm enjoying it as well. Just a bit more calculated, I think people trying to trade by themselves can be quite overwhelming. Like, but someone who's done this for so long, I think it's nice. And I want to give a bit of spice to it as well. I don't want to be a normal boring YouTube trade. I want to be like fucking fun. Like I want to do like Friday giveaways. I want to do some like that kind of stuff. I think that'll be fun. Kind of do it to the niche of like younger people. Because like Raj and stuff, obviously streams good. Like so, it's good, but also it can be quite tedious and quite boring. So I kind of wanna do that. Um, yeah, like yeah, Magic Keys giveaway. That'll be fire. Are you trading full time? Yes, I am at the moment. Oh yes, oh yes. Um, but the good thing is with this is for me, it depends where you live. But this stream, so this finishes, 9:30 normally. If I do get a job, a finance job in the city in London or whatever, I could still probably do this and just go to work at like 9:30 or 10 or whatever, wherever they want me in. Um, and then lunchtime is you could take lunch at like 12 or 1 o'clock. That's when NY is. So perfect. Being in the UK is probably the best for trading, even if you've got work. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, in the morning I can trade London just before work, then go to work. So this can, you know, the one thing that trading can be do for you is, you have your normal job. You get into work at what 9:30 or whatever. Obviously, I might have to when that happens and I actually do get a job. This stream I might start it from 7 a.m. till 9 or 8:45, and then do my day job, etc., etc. But as the stream grows and my account grows and kind of stuff like that, when my income for streaming and that stuff like that starts to be 10 times as much as what it is at work, then you can start to just leave and do what you love. That's yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people feel they're stuck, but there's always time to trade. Obviously, if you're trading like night hours, no, if you're trading I think California is the worst. I think California is the worst time. Like, what time is it in California right now? Yeah, so California time. So right now it's 1 a.m. So it means at NY it's like fucking 4 a.m. But then I don't know how you'd sleep. To be fair, if you did work, 'cause obviously you went to work at 8 o'clock, you did a full fucking day's worth, and then just passed out straight away, bro. That would be grind though. But fucking like creds to you. So like if you finished work at like 7 p.m., 6 p.m., then just fucking go to bed, sleep until like 1 o'clock, and then wake up. Holy shit. Damn. Oh yeah, Wendy's in California. Fuck. Your eyes like panda eyes. You're so fucking so tired, sleep deprived. Joey, I sleep all day. Lol. I'm in Cali. Oh my god. Wow, that's mad. Very lucky to be in the UK. London session and NY session in good times. Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. Um, and that little gap as well, like from 9:30 to 11:30. That little gap, like, there's no trades like ever really. I mean, there might be one every like month or something. So like, I literally have like 2 hours like to do whatever the fuck I want, and then I come back, do another. Normally the moves for NY are about 12 o'clock, half 12 for GJ, and then obviously for gold it's half one. So I can kind of pick with that. I'm good with 3 hours of sleep and a nap sometime before London. What? Oh, bro. 3 hours. What the fuck? Holy fucking hell. Holy shit, you guys, bro. If I don't get like 7 hours sleep, I'm fucked for that day. I need like 3 naps, bro. Mm, yeah. And you guys in like fucking in America and shit. What brokers do you use? Because where America's fucking gash for that shit. Oh, KOT. Yeah, yeah. 7 hours minimum for me. Facts. Wait, so KOT, how are the spreads on that? Oh wow, that's not bad. That's not bad, yeah. Yeah, I'm in on that IC market, it's fucking fire. Mhm. Yeah. I mean my I think the reason why I stick with my IC markets is because it is the best. Because it's got so much liquidity. It's the biggest one. So like, bro, like my pips for GJ all day every day are like 0.6 of a pip, like tiny. I mean, it's fucking like the ones with the big like some guys like message me on Instagram like, oh bro, should I change? And it's like, bro, your fucking spread is like 3 pips. I'm like, bro, yes, fucking change it. He goes, and they go, oh, I don't want to pay for the raw accounts. I'm like, bro, just do the maths. Like, if you're fucking doing this, just pay for it. It's literally nothing. It's like 5 cent a fucking. It's nothing. You can't trade without it really. I don't think. Shit, naff. Um. So yeah, nothing really going on here now. We'll be ranging. But that was a really good stream. We basically broke down all pairs, and they all went to the T really. Just no entries, which are perfect for me. Um, but yeah, really enjoyed the stream, guys. So I'm gonna be logging off here, guys. But for NY, I'm gonna be actually opening up my Discord, I think, and NY I can talk about that in the NY chat. So if you look here, yeah, there's like a London discussion, New York trading, all that kind of stuff. So we're making chats and stuff like that. It might take me a couple of days, but when I do that, it'll all be up and ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So tomorrow I can't stream, but Wednesday I'll be back, and I'll see you guys then. So adios amigos. See you later, alligator. See you later, bro. I'm gonna start that Zoom thing now.